Some people wonder how did it all get started? And to answer that question, you can't really give like a 5-minute answer, but I'm going to give you a 5-minute answer.
In September of 1996, Hurricane Fran devastated the campus of the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, shutting down the campus for the first time since the Civil War. Or so they told us.
And from that tragic disaster, one of the great ideas in American cinema was born.
It got started when Hurricane Fran came through Chapel Hill during the spring of 97. I believe it was the fall of 96.
That's not true. You can't always believe what you're told. Question the knowledge is what I'm telling you. Because the school was shut down a number of times since the Civil War in 1982, a variety of other things. The bottom line is, I've done the research, and I know things.
It was September of 1996, and Hurricane Fran had just ripped through Chapel Hill and the campus, and we had taken a lot of rain, a lot of trees had fallen, and the school was out, and there was not much to do, and nothing going on, so we all spent some time watching, I believe, all 5 of the Rocky movies in succession in a night or a weekend.
We didn't have running water, but we did have power. And Matt Burley had these videotapes. Do you know what videotapes are? They're plastic rectangular things with, they're cases with magnetic tape inside. And on these magnetic tape, impulses are recorded for audio and video purposes that can be played back in a video cassette recorder or VCR. Now, it's a medium that has been in many ways, and perhaps definitely replaced by the digital video disc, YouTube, that sort of thing.
But what we decided is we're going to watch all 5 movies in one day. And so we did, except for the 5th movie, which we watched twice the next day, for various reasons, which should become apparent.
And so we watched Rocky 1, also known as Rocky. We followed that with Rocky 2. Then there was Rocky 3, Rocky 4, and so on, to Rocky 5.
I think there was a hurricane and a power outage, which resulted in 24 hours of nothing but each other to bounce ideas off of.
So Kevin, Matt, Matt, Cabe, and I, we all decided, let's start writing. So we did. We'd go to Chase Dining Hall for about 4 or 5 hours a night, just after doing all our homework.
I wasn't in the Rockymentary. I was pleasuring and sleeping comfortably.
And we watched all the films and continued to make references and jokes about it, or not jokes, because we weren't jokesters. We were legitimate scholars.
And then what we would do is we would write the script. I mean, intense times of writing the script. And so that's pretty much what we did. It wasn't rocket science. I mean, we knew the material. We knew where we were going. We just didn't know how to go where we were going.
We would talk about the trials and tribulations of getting the film made, about what it meant, the philosophy. We talked about how it must have come about, the discussions they must have had as they were shooting this thing, and after we'd spent months and months talking about this, days, weeks, months, whatever it was, the only way to recoup that time that we had spent on that and devoted to that was to shoot this film. And that, my friends, is the true story of the origins of the Rockymentary.